This is a guide to ganking as Fiddlesticks, which is being used in my all-round Fiddlesticks guide. You can find the link in the description when it's been finished. This is my second favourite Crowstorm method. If you click the far edge of a forest, you can Crowstorm over it despite not having the required range. This is because your ult works like a flash, and if you can get over halfway through an obstacle, you'll go all the way through it. This is especially useful when someone is trying to take your top tower, because if you ult, you will kill the minions at the tower and then it will automatically attack the enemy champion, resulting in extra damage. This method is a great way to either Crowstorm your own lane, if you're mid-sticks, or the mid lane as enemy. When you Crowstorm from a brush, your Terrify range will be the equivalent of halfway across the lane. This means you only need to flash if they are past this area. Of course, the closer you are to the enemy, the less likely your Terrify is to make them walk out of your Crowstorm. This is my favourite ganking method, which is particularly notorious among my friends and is called Crowstorm Reefs. It's really useful protecting your tower and storming the enemies if you have Azonias. If you can kill the minions quickly, then the tower will automatically attack the enemy champions. If you see the enemy taking dragon, you should Crowstorm it. Areas like these which are confined are particularly brilliant places to Crowstorm, as the opposition has no choice but to bunch up. If you Dark Wind the enemy first, it will give you a window of at least 1.2 seconds, where they will have to suffer your ultimate. Fiddlesticks is amazing at ganking his own lane. Before you Crowstorm, try and wait a couple of seconds to make sure the enemy has no vision on you. You can do this by simply watching their reaction. This is another method for ganking mid lane, but not necessarily under their tower. If the enemy is grouped in this area, which is quite common in mid to late game, simply ult them. If there is no ward in the brush to the right, the enemy will have no vision of you Crowstorming behind this ledge.